Wolanin, who's able to shoot it to center. He finds Mueller, and it's a 2-on-1. Lekker-Mackey go to the net, gets a pass, and he scores! Jonathan Lekker-Mackey strikes first, and Mackey has his second of the playoffs.
Well, we talked before the game about how the D for Abbotsford need to get involved, and it comes with making points.
He's in deep, it comes to the point. Benning goes across to Kierstead, he tees up a shot, glove save Shelovs, rebound of Steves, played towards the crease, Shelovs scrambling, and he covers up for the whistle. Here's Baines left circle for Carlson, looking for Sasson, blocked by Havorka, comes back to Carlson, over to play, wrist shot, stopped by Kokkonen, back, feeds it to Wolanin. Wolanin through traffic, backdoor pass, and Boo just chipped it wide. Sweaters. In front, he lost control, and then Sammy Blay with a big hit. Oh my goodness, he absolutely hammers Entwistle. Make that Chorsky. He pops right back up. He didn't see the 79 train coming. Sasson took a high stick, it looked like, and now Baines wheels it in one-on-one. Makes a move, he shoots, and he scores! Inside, outside, inside, back of the net. Archie Baines in a phone booth. A solo effort from the Surrey product makes it 2-0 Canucks. Nielsen with a huge hit. Oh my goodness. He hammered Alsher. Big size difference there, but it doesn't matter.
The way that Nielsen drives himself through Alsher is a massive hit.
For Asplund on his backhand, back in front for Leonard. His shot, glove save, Shelovs!
Throws it out front. Leonard takes the one-timer to the far side.
Woo. Reverses to Hirose, lost it off his skate. Here's a chance to the slot. Puljujarvi around the net, trying to jam it in. Puck is loose and cleared by Hirose.
Odrag back above to tuck it in, ends up hitting the side of the net, which bounces it out front.
And Mueller gobbles a rebound and brings it the other way for Blake. He's got Lekker-Mackey in front. He's it all alone and he scores! Kid is back! Jonathan Lekker-Mackey, his second of the night! Abbotsford 3, Charlotte, no score! Has room through center, brings it in himself, makes a move left wing, his shot stopped by Kokkonen, rebound loose, Carlson whacking away, and Kokkonen gets the whistle.
So he chooses, well, I'm just going to keep skating. Before you know it, he gets himself to the left face-off dot, takes a shot.
Benning to the back door, one-timer, Shelovs to save, rebound loose, Checkers jamming away, and they score! With the goal, he's got 2 points in this period.
And again, the Canucks are doing a great job of...
Line, hangs on to it, throws it to the slot. Puck loose, Carlson finds it, he dumps it down. It's going to the empty net, it's going to miss. And let's get out of here! The Canucks win Game 4!
Manny, I guess we'll just get started. What did you like most from your group tonight?
I think the way we started the game, we continuously talk about wanting to start on the front foot and apply pressure on teams. Obviously, the first 2 games they carried play as far as that, setting the tempo. So I liked the start of our game, just establishing our forecheck and making plays early, and when we had opportunities to capitalize, we did.
And from Jonathan Lekker-Mackey, 2 goals tonight. Obviously, he's been in and out throughout the playoffs, but for him to step up in a game like this, how impressed were you with his performance tonight?
To me, that sums up Lecky. The kid has ice in his veins. He doesn't shy away from these big moments, and you could see tonight he had 2 quality looks, and he made them count. So that kind of sums up the type of player that he is when given the opportunity and put in the right spot. He'll make good.
Prior to this series, a lot of the guys talked about these 3 games at home being something they were so excited for, and almost kind of just looking for a split to start Charlotte. The way you guys have played here on home ice throughout the playoffs, what's the confidence level like going into this 3rd game now of this series?
Well, from day one of the season, we continuously talked about wanting to take advantage of playing on home ice. And throughout the season, obviously, we earned the opportunity to do that throughout the playoffs until this series. So we wanted to make the most of the 3 games that we were going to have here. And then most importantly, it's so much fun for the guys just playing in front of this crowd. The building was electric again. and they definitely feed off of that. So it's very special for our guys to play in front of the fans, and we get a big boost out of it.
Not only are you playing well, but it seems like the shot blocking and getting sticks in lanes in the defensive zone, I mean, that seems to really have frustrated Charlie. I mean, how much of a point of emphasis was that after giving up so many shots in the first 2 games on the road?
Well, obviously the shot totals is something that we wanted to prioritize in terms of limiting the number of chances they had. And I think the block shots and getting in lanes just speaks to the commitment that our guys have right now. They're willing to do anything to win at this point, which is what we need. So that was just on full display tonight. Guys laying out, blocking shots, and with any body part they can, they're willing to get in those lanes.
And how do you prepare a team? Now you're on the verge of a championship. You have a chance to do it on home ice. I mean, how do you mentally prepare your team for that kind of opportunity?
We'll continue to prepare like we have the first 4 rounds and throughout this round. We're going to enjoy the victory tonight. We'll analyze the video and clean up things that we want to improve on. But tomorrow we'll turn the page and just have that next game mentality that has gotten us to this point.
Obviously, a lot of this is new for Jonathan, the length of the season and the grind of the playoffs. What have the conversations been like? How do you approach that with him when he's coming out, when he's coming back in, for a kid with so much expectations and spotlight on him?
I think the biggest part is just the communication. It's giving reasons, giving understanding as to why there's in and outs of the lineup. He's done an incredible job of adapting in these situations, and as we said before, when given the opportunity, he makes good. So just like every player, he wants the communication, wants to understand why, and he's learned from those instances.
No goals in the first few series for Archie Baines, but it didn't seem like it was for a lack of effort. Obviously, they're coming in pretty high power now. What do you say about his game throughout this, not only this entire series, but the whole playoffs?
Yeah, he's done an incredible job for us throughout the course of the series, and this series especially, he's found his game in terms of just the execution of all the little things that we expect out of him. He's put in a lot of key situations. He's matched up against top lines, kills penalties. So it's obviously imperative that he's sound defensively, and then from there he's getting his offensive opportunities and making good when he has the opportunity to do so. So his game he's continuing to find another level, and that's what you want out of guys is at this point of the season to not shy away from the pressure situations and embrace them and persevere through them.
And he's obviously found a pretty good click with Max Sasson and Linus Karlsson. What do you say about that whole line as a whole?
The thing I like about those guys is to the point before, they do all the little things right. Their wall battles were really good. They get pucks out of the zone for us. They get us up the ice. And then from there, their offensive talents take over. So I think their ability just to read off one another and play a simple game, and then when the opportunity arises, take advantage of it. But they're not pressing and trying to manufacture offense by forcing plays and for lack of a better term, just they're not forcing plays and trying to force the offense.
How badly do you not want to go to Bojangles? And what's the message? Just to try and be able to finish them off on Saturday.
The message never changes for us. Whether we win or lose, it's all about the next game, and that's where our focus is going to lie. Is bringing our best effort to the next game.
Man, a guy like Sammy Blais, he's always noticeable out there. How infectious is a guy like that for your bench and your group?
He's a big part of our group, emotionally and on ice play. But yeah, just the way he's gone through the playoffs and played that heavy style of game. It's been physical, and then obviously his offensive numbers speak for themselves. But he's a big part of our group emotionally, and we definitely feed off of when he's feeling it and he's doing those things. And obviously the building enjoys when he's doing it as well.
Jonathan, what if you can walk us through your first goal and how you saw it?
Yeah, it was a great pass by Woolley. Then we had a 2-on-1, so yeah, just shoot it.
And then the second one, what'd you like, and how'd you see that one?
Yeah, great pass by Sammy, so try to go 5-0, and yeah.
What do you think about, you've played in a lot of big games, World Juniors and playoffs in Sweden. What do you think of just playing in this arena? Like, how is it to kind of be a player and experience this with the fans?
Yeah, it's a great experience. The atmosphere is really good, so yeah, we have to take advantage of that.
How hard is it to come back in after being out into this atmosphere, into the intensity of a final? What allows you to have success doing that?
Yeah, just play simple. Try to get into the games and yeah, just do what I can do.
Who's helped you along the way? I mean, it can't be an easy thing. You never probably haven't been through it very often, but like, who are guys like Manny say to you? Who are some of the other guys that have sort of helped you through the last couple of weeks?
I talked a lot to Hank and Danny and Samuelson, so yeah, they've been on my side the whole, so it's been tough, but great to get a win and goal today.
How helpful is it to lean on those guys? Obviously, they're great NHL players. How helpful is it to lean on those guys throughout this run?
Yeah, I mean, they've been in the same situation, so yeah, listen and learn from them.
This is such a long, intense season. You've never been through anything like this. How tough has it been to sort of just kind of make your way through this for the first time, John?
Yeah, I mean, it's been tough, like I said, but just try to move on, and yeah, we have one more to finish this, so do whatever we can next year.
To like to perform like that in front of a crowd like that, to hear them react like that. How does that feel?
Good, obviously, good. So, yeah.
How, as a goal scorer yourself, you watch your own goaltender really frustrate a team. I mean, how satisfying is it to know that you don't have to go up against Artie one-on-one?
Yeah, he's probably the best goalie in the AHL. So, yeah, it's really good.
What'd you like most from your group tonight?
I like that we started on time. We scored within the first 2 minutes. It was good. Regardless of that, I think we were playing good hockey, and it was nice to just start on the front foot.
I think what's been interesting throughout the playoffs, you guys getting in lanes, blocking shots, everything. Manny just gave you guys a lot of credit for that, being committed to that group throughout this whole playoffs here. For you guys as players, how difficult is it to be able to just commit to that throughout all these playoffs?
Yeah, I think we established that pretty early in the playoff run that we want to be, sacrificing for each other and resilient. And guys, it's second nature now. I think that's why we're so hard to play against.
What would it mean to this group to do this on home ice?
Yeah, it'd be special. I think we've been giving ourselves the best opportunity now. It's hard to, get this opportunity when you're the lower seed team, but we're here right now, and we're going to try to do that. Yeah, I think we did a good job breaking the puck out. Carly, Sass, they've been great to play with, and just having some separation. Just tried something, and it worked out.
Yeah, speaking of those guys, Sasson and Miss Carlson, you guys have obviously got a really nice thing going on. What can you say about playing with those two and what it means to you throughout this entire series?
Yeah, they're special players, and there's a reason they play in the NHL. There's a reason they do so well here. It's nice to play with them. I think we all want to push each other, and when we get opportunities to make plays, we do.
What do you say about Jonah's performance tonight, stepping in a couple of goals?
Yeah, it's good to see. I think he's had a tough time, but he came in and he played a great game for us, and we needed him. And honestly, without him, we probably wouldn't have got that done.
Pretty crazy atmosphere in this building. How does this compare to maybe other atmospheres you've played in?
Yeah, it's special. I think it's the best crowd I think there is, and these guys cheer so hard. Artie makes a save, everybody's on their feet. So Sammy makes a hit, everybody's on their feet. It's just the little things, and that's kind of why we're here.
Kind of going back to Jonathan a little bit, you've been up in Vancouver and you've been out of the lineup from time to time, and is there value in being able to kind of see the ice from a bird's eye view and kind of take it all in from another perspective?
Yeah, for sure. I think you learn a lot when you are on the outside and you see what happens out there and how fast it is and the pace. It's physical, right? It's a tough hockey game. It's the finals, and he did a good job stepping in, and he's so creative and smart, and he's got a shot like no other. So it's nice to see that he can play and make things happen.